Angola is a country in southern Africa, bordered by Namibia in the south, the Democratic Republic of Congo in the north, and Zambia on the east. But its west coast is on the Atlantic Ocean, and that's what makes it an epic fishing destination. Luanda is the country's capital, and that's where your adventure will start off.
The top part of Angola is the place that you go to catch big tarpon. The amazing thing is, though, there's a whole lot of other fish there that are unique, and we don't see them here. Big Kubera snappers, big threadfin, some amazing jacks, and some really monstrous barracuda. It's just an amazing place, but it's a tarpon place.
Dorado fishing in Angola is one of the most unique fishing experiences you can have. It's, you know, you steam out from the land and you head towards the horizon until you find this rubbish line. It's absolutely incredible. You know, you trawl along this line until you find the fish, and once you've found the fish and you brought them near the boat, then you actually just start throwing your artificials, and it's absolutely incredible. And the volume of fish is actually mind-blowing.
Okay. Oh my! Look. So he just got on the front. Seems like there's a bit of action. There's a vibrating here on the boat.
We were just cruising along the edge of the scum line, which was where the one current met the other, and there was a whole lot of debris that came out of, I think, the bay. Most of it seemed to have come from the city. And as we went along there, we were pulling plastics behind us, and they'd go in and out of this sort of scum line. But if you watched carefully, you'd see the Dorado come from sometimes as far as 200 meters away, and they'd come bounding in, literally jumping out of the water to come to the plastic that was being pulled through. And that was an ideal opportunity to throw a needle nose at them. And of course, as soon as they saw that, they were onto it straight away.
Hey, I'm onto the needle nose GT ice cream, yeah? I saw the second time now I've thrown at one of the fish that Richard's hooked. And I saw this fish come from a long way away. Chase it and chase it. He ate it right by the side here. It was awesome to watch. I'm hooked. It's good to catch something on a surface lure when you can actually see the fish chasing it. It's very exciting. must have been 30 Dorado there. Hey, we're gonna jump.
You know what's that? You know what's that? You know what's that?
This is called a backhand cast, specially made for congested conditions.
You know what's that? You know what's that? You know what's that?
You know what's that?
Yeah, when there's a lot of action, everyone gets involved, so you do whatever you need to, but yeah, it definitely helps if you know where to turn the camera on.
Oh, boss. Keep an eye. How do you push on him, okay? Moving on the shark.
I'm definitely not quitting my day job.
Take all the other fish and go ahead.
This fish is very heavy. It's got a because it's so big, when it gives a head shake like that, it sort of moves like 1.5 meters. So if you're holding too tight, it can just break the line, even though it's very, very strong line. So we're just being a little bit careful. We want to really get this fish out.
Well, this thing's a flippin' behemoth.
Hey, sorry, Richard.
No problem, boss. Oh.
Somebody got a glove.
Okay. Yeah, wait, Reggie, we're gonna come. Okay, bubble up there. Oh my! Hey, Baba! Hey! Angola is an epic fishing destination. Angola is an epic fishing destination, and we've been showing you why. We've had some epic beach sessions over the years, but you know, driving over a ridge onto a beach we had never seen before, not even driving 10 meters, and watching fish explode was something I will never ever forget.
We've got a nice fish here. It's run a long way out behind the back, and we've just gone on down there and down there as well. Oh, geez, what an introduction to this beach. I mean, we saw kingies on the shore break, and then we saw them in the back line, and all of a sudden this whole shoal just came racing through. And I was expecting to get a pull on a very long throw, and the fish came and ate it right here in the whitewater. Geez, we've had spotted eagle rays, beautiful kind with little white dots, right here on the shore break, sort of around the kingfish while I was fighting it. And they keep jumping out the water here and tumbling, but there's just shoals of kingies smashing at the back there. It's unbelievable. And I think every now and then they sort of come marauding into these deeper holes. But I think we must make hay while the sun shines, because when the tide turns, it's probably all going to stop. Top class. This is world-class beach fishing. I mean, hell, I've fished in a lot of places. I can't believe we only found this on our last day here. But this is flippin' awesome. It's just unbelievable. We've had this funny, very warm water garrick, a totally different fish, and just kingies everywhere. I'm sure we're going to catch a couple of different fish as well.
And we all bent again, so yeah, well.
Every flat, these stingers get it in the corner every time. You just don't seem to have fish come off.
The fish are strong, they just sit sideways in the current. But this is flippin' game on. We haven't even ventured anywhere further down the beach.
But this thing is unbelievably strong. Jeez. It doesn't look that big, but it just doesn't want to give up. It just keeps on taking line. But it's using the current very, very well. Very, very well.
A very big splash and quite a few violent head shakes, which is quite characteristic of a garrick. But this is a different type of garrick, there's no doubt. I don't think this is a kingy because it just hasn't taken any line. It'll probably put up a bit of a fight on the side if it's a garrick. Yo!
Oh, Louis, the guy who bought us, he just flippin' got stretched. He's been throwing and throwing. He's been watching us flippin'. He's been watching Bioscope. He hasn't had a fish yet. But I'm actually stoked that he's got stretched now. So.
Heard a few stories from customers and that about some great fishing along that Masula beach, and we were there just on one day when the tide was right, which was right at the end of our trip, and the fishing that we had was absolutely unbelievable. There was nothing special about it. We hadn't planned it to a huge extent. It was just a random day. That coast is so big and there's so many of those kind of beaches. Can you imagine what other fishing there must be on that Angolan coast?
Oh, that was sick, eh? I mean, this is pretty light tackle. I mean, that was a donkey of a jack. I had to operate nicely to get that puppy. But yeah, flipping him. 6 fish. It's a regular GT ice cream. Gary's actually engineered it. It's slightly flattened, so it's not completely around like the old one, and it sits nicely and makes a lot of disturbance in the water. It works like a bomb.
This looks like a breed between a jack and a garrick. But you can check how yellow the fins are, the tips of the tail and the bottom fin.
That Richard just hooked another fish there. It ate it right here on the shore break. I saw the white curling. The fish came down and just smashed the plug. Hey, Zenkatela, mind you. I'm just having a little bit of water here because the sun is pulling all the water out of me. But yeah, we'll join the fray again shortly. It's unbelievable. I've never seen fish like this. No way. I've gone to the heavier tackle. I put some 40-pound braid. Yeah. And I'm sure we can hook a big fish just now. And I think we're going to need it because these fish are incredibly strong. I've never come across kingfish as strong as this. They're much stronger than any of our East Coast kingies. And there's a whole lot of different fish. We've caught like 3 different species of kingie. That garrick. I mean, it's just unbelievable. You never know what you're going to catch next. The other thing that's really so amazing is that all the time there's spotted eagle rays jumping, there's huge action at the back, there's big kingies smashing. But there's just action here all the time. This is really amazing.
That beach session at Masula was undoubtedly one of the best I've ever had from a shore-based plug casting perspective. It's going to take a tough one to live up to that one again. Anybody that fishes, especially if you're shore-based, definitely has to do Angola.